Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the kind of tech that manages all those digital events that pop up in our calendars. So, let's get right into our explainer, understanding the Calendar Invite Server Dashboard.
Think about the last webinar you were in, or maybe an online class. You've got hundreds, sometimes thousands of people all needing the right invite, the right link, all at the right time. How in the world does that not just collapse into total chaos? Well, it's not magic, that's for sure. It's all managed by some really powerful systems working behind the scenes.
Okay, let's dive into the heart of it. The system we're looking at is controlled by something called the Calendar Invite Server Dashboard, or CIS Dashboard for short. The absolute best way to picture it is as a central hub, kind of like an air traffic control tower for digital events. It's the one single place where admins can see and manage absolutely everything.
So, here's our game plan for exploring this control center. First, we'll talk about why calling it a hub is so important. Then, we'll dig into the tools for actually managing events and people. After that, we'll look at the security that keeps it all locked down, see how it connects with e-commerce, and finally, we'll peek into the future.
First up, a hub for events. You see, the biggest problem this dashboard is built to solve is complexity. Its whole purpose is to bring a little bit of order to the wild world of digital event management.
So yeah, think of it as a mission control room. Before something like this, organizers were juggling a million different spreadsheets, email chains, different platforms. It's a nightmare. But with this dashboard, it's all unified. All the event data, the attendee lists, the automated tasks, everything is right there in one spot. It's all about centralizing that control.
Okay, so we get it. It's a hub. But what does it actually do? Well, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. This next part is all about the core, day-to-day stuff, managing the events, and of course, the people who show up.
So check out some of these core functions. An organizer can just pull a report of everyone who signed up. Simple enough. But look at that second one. Get Event Attendees Sanitized List. Now this is huge. It means you can create a list where all the sensitive, personal info is hidden. That's so important for protecting everyone's privacy. The system can also grab invites from other platforms. And for the top-level admins, they get this incredible bird's-eye view of everything happening across the entire system.
And this is just a perfect real-world example of how tech evolves. On the left, you've got the modern, more secure way of doing things. On the right, you have an older, less secure method. So you might ask, why even keep the old one around? It all comes down to backward compatibility. It's this classic tech challenge, right? You're always trying to balance moving forward with making sure you don't break older systems that still rely on the old ways.
All this talk about security brings us perfectly to our next section, system security and control. Now, this isn't the flashy, exciting stuff, but these are the safeguards that are absolutely essential. It's what makes the entire system something you can actually trust.
The security here really stands on three main pillars. First, access is restricted. Not just anyone can waltz in and start pushing buttons. Second, data privacy is a huge deal. The system is built to automatically mask what's called PII, or personally identifiable information. That's your name, your email, the stuff you want kept safe. And finally, everything is logged. Every request, every action. It creates a digital paper trail, so if anything ever looks fishy, you can go back and see exactly what happened.
Okay, this is where the dashboard gets really, really powerful, how it connects with other tools. Let's take a look at how it plugs into the world of e-commerce, using a platform I'm pretty sure we've all used, Shopify.
The whole process is designed to be totally seamless. So picture this. You buy a ticket for an online workshop from a Shopify store. The second your payment goes through, the CIS dashboard gets pinged. It automatically grabs your order details, enrolls you in the event, and boom, the calendar invite is on its way to your inbox. No one has to lift a finger, no delays, it just works. But of course, in the world of tech, nothing ever just stands still. A system like this is never really finished. It's always evolving. So for our last section, let's take a quick look at what's coming up next for the CIS dashboard.
The plans really boil down to making it faster, smarter, and way easier to use. For speed, they're optimizing how it talks to its database, which basically means everything will feel lightning fast. To make it smarter, they're adding more integrations with marketing and CRM tools. And maybe the most exciting part, they're working on a proper web interface, which means you won't have to be a tech wizard to manage an event. It's a living, breathing tool that just keeps getting better.
This quote from the system's own documentation really just hits the nail on the head. It's a powerful backend for managing calendar invite interactions at scale. And that last part, at scale, That's the key. This isn't just for a 10-person meeting. This is what makes those massive online events even possible.
So that brings us to our final thought. We've just taken a little peek inside one of the invisible engines that powers our digital world. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? As more and more of our lives go online, what other incredibly complex systems are out there just quietly working in the background, keeping everything running smoothly?